And we back, man. Breaking motherfucking news. That nigga Kyrie. sorry. But Kyrie is now a Maverick. You know, what does this mean for the Nets? I've seen a lot of different sides, man, and I don't know which side to go to. I see some people saying that the Nets won this trade. You know, they got rid of a problem player. They got rid of somebody that is, you know, has a lot of issues, has a lot of wants and needs in the way he moves, you know what I mean? And they got somebody back with Spencer Dinwiddie and then Finlay Smith or something, Finlay something, but which is a 3-and-D defender, which is what they need. You know, Kyrie is one of the best point guards in the league right now. So, well, shooting guards because of the way he plays, he don't really pass them. I mean, when I go, I look at him like a two guard because he wants the ball in his hands to score mostly. You know, so Luka pretty much plays the one for Dallas. So they're like, okay, you got a superstar, basically two guard that's got playoff and championship veteran experience. So, why would Luka not want that when he's arguably, well, he is top 5 in the league in a lot of people's opinion. So some people feel like they're going to be a contender. They're 6th right now, Dallas, but they're all a few games away from 3 to 6. Any of them can change at any point. But, I just look deeper into it and just feel like, man, Kyrie wasn't really loyal to the Nets like that as far as with, how he was choosing to sit out and certain stuff. He had the anti-Semitic stuff, so, the crowds were kind of against him in Brooklyn. So that was some BS. I just look at his heart like his heart wasn't in it no more in Brooklyn. Brooklyn wasn't a home to him, you know what I mean? He didn't feel like, hey, I'm rallying, I'm going to the Barclays and like this is me, this is my shit. I feel like, the relationship was just kind of tarnished, and I feel like he kind of realized, hey, we're going to run into a bumpy road where it's like we got 2 players and that's it. Everybody else is averaging, not picking up their weight. We not going to thrive like this. So I feel like, from a basketball standpoint, I feel like he said that he wanted the Nets to be home. But I feel like he just kind of thought about it, or he talked to an owner, or he talked to somebody, and it's like, they haven't really been treating you like family, treating you like home. You've been getting suspended and fined left and right. Clearly there's problems. And I feel like that kind of hurt him and KD's relationship, basketball relationship. Personal-wise, they probably best of friends, can hang out. They cool. It is what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. But, Kyrie kind of acts kind of weird, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with being outspoken, but some of the stuff that he talks about, it's like, some people just trying to play basketball and win. And I feel like LeBron's the one that if he would have went to the Lakers, if he would have pulled all that stuff, he would have got away with it because he's playing with LeBron. I don't think KD could pull them strings. I don't think he got the NBA keys yet. But my biggest thing is, Spencer Dinwiddie wanted out when Kyrie came there. I don't know if he's happy to be back now. I feel like he's been working hard with Dallas. They've been having a successful season. I feel like that's kind of a slap in the face to him. You never know. And, a lot of people think, with Luka, he couldn't share the ball with Brunson like that. They couldn't make it work. Brunson wanted to be paid. Them two in the backcourt, something's going to have to give. And, Kyrie's been showing he's a solid defender, but those two aren't lockdown defenders. For them to be your backcourt, it's kind of like going up against other guards. I don't know how that's going to work. This is mid-season. It could be a great thing or a disaster. Or it could be okay. But who's trying to trade for a superstar to get an okay result? I feel like it's a mutual thing. Kyrie was ready to go. They were ready to get rid of him. You know what I mean? I feel like Kyrie wasn't getting certain concessions that he wanted from the association. I feel like he wasn't being backed up by the association like how he wanted to. I feel like he feels like the Nets didn't have his back. I feel like the Nets feel like, damn, all your comments and the stuff you do, man, like that shit's hard to deal with and combat with, and it's hard to, you know, take you as a priority when you're not playing and you're always in the media. I feel like, man, if you want to hear my honest opinion, who won in the trade? I'm about to go with Dallas just because Kyrie's a superstar. Doesn't mean people can win by 1 point. You can win by 2 points. I don't feel like this was a steal trade. I feel like Kevin Durant. He's gonna have to show that, hey, I'm a superstar and I can lead us to a championship. Who knows if he can do it or not? But he's gonna have to show that. And I mean, he has a cast around him to help him get going. He has a cast. You know, they're gonna have to regel both teams. But I think that's a pretty fair trade. But Dallas won because they got a superstar. But Dinwiddie's not no slouch. He's averaging what, 18.3. Doing it all, rebound, assist. Like, I mean, that's what you wanted. You know, you need somebody that's gonna pass the ball and move the ball. Hell, Durant still got Cam Thompson. It might take him another year or so to really get where he wants to get, but shit, he's definitely about to get more touches now. We're going to see what's going on, but I just feel like, with Kyrie leaving, Durant's going to end up leaving. But my take on it is, Dallas won the trade. They've got a problem child, though, according to NBA standards, seeing everything he's done. So we'll see what happens.